Hey gang, Jim Hart here, and I got a quick question, or not, a quick question to answer for you. Today we're going to be talking about, and before I go any further, if you're just looking on the screen, try and stop and hit the button somewhere so that you can see what I'm talking about here today. Basically, the question I have today is, does an inherited estate of a minor child have to remain with the courts? I think what the person is really asking is, do the courts have to manage that money because it's an inheritance that's given to a minor child? And there's a little bit more about the question. My daughter's grandmother left her a large sum of money. I understand that I will be her guardian of the estate because she is a minor. Is there any way she will be able to get around the annual accounting through the courts? Well, honest, a couple issues here. The first issue is, just because you are her parent doesn't necessarily mean you're going to be the guardian of the money that was left to her. The grandmother could have left anybody to be the guardian of the money that was left to her. Doesn't necessarily need to be you. Now that's usually likely, but it doesn't have to be the case. Let's see, and it's really, like I said, it's going to depend on what your grandmother said. Also, let's see, with regards to annual accountings, it's really, again, going to depend on what was in the documentation that your grandmother signed. If she signed, she can waive the annual accountings if she wanted to. She can direct in her will or her trust or whatever she put together. It could have been a testamentary trust she put together for the minor child, in which case it wouldn't necessarily have to be an annual accounting. Or she could have just said she's leaving it outright, but she wants you as the mother to manage the money and not have to do an annual accounting. So they could be waived. If there's nothing in the will that's going to waive those annual accountings, though, you basically will need to make those annual filings with the court to report on what the use of that money is. So that's basically it. Short, quick question today. I'll be back again tomorrow with another question. If you've got any questions that you would like me to answer for you, feel free to put them in the comments here below, and I'd be happy to answer anything I can for you. I really love doing these Facebook Lives and answering your questions, and that's why I became a lawyer. So if I can help you, put your questions down there, and I'll try and answer it on the next broadcast. That's it for today, folks. Have a good one. And in case you're wondering, this thing right here, yeah, I got that at a wedding this weekend. I was nothing nefarious, nothing dangerous. I was just telling a story and was laughing really hard, and my brother was laughing really hard, and his glass happened to somehow manage in my head. I don't know. I was leaning over like that, and I think I hit it. Anyway, there was some libations involved in this whole thing, but anyway, I'm okay, and hopefully I don't think it's going to scar. Anyway, that's it for today. Have a great day, folks, and we will talk again tomorrow. Take care.